Alright, let's get it this morning. Got a nice one for me. So working on this Nissan Murano. It needs a tune-up and it needs a new Cadillac converter. As you can see, I went through a lot of trouble getting it on my ramps. It has no power. It smells like rotten eggs. The cat's so clogged up, like I literally had to back it up far as I could and just gun it about 8 times, and it finally made it up my ramp. And this car is tricky, well, truck. It has 3 Cadillac converters. This is one. That's another. So you got a cat that's there. You got this one that's here, which is a 3-way cat. Another one that's there. And then that's the exhaust manifold cat. So 1, 2, 3. Now the one that's the worst is this middle one, 3-way one, from a diagnosis we done prior. So we're gonna get this middle one out, and then we'll go from there. That back one is a pain in my, you know what to get to. I'm sorry, I'm looking, but y'all probably ain't looking. That one is a pain. That one's not so bad. Middle one is the one that seems to have the damage. So that's where we started. And I had the car running maybe 3 minutes, and you can hear how hot this cat is. Like super hot. All right, so I got it out. Fun fact, I just burnt the heck out of myself. I just pulled this out. This car ran probably 30 minutes ago for about 3 minutes. I pulled this out, my knee touched it, and burnt a freaking hole darn there right in my pants. Like I had to jump up so fast. That mug is through. Let's get the new one in now. All right, so we got this intake off. So let's take a look at some things on this bad boy. Oh, let me get it to stand up. All right, so like, I be trying not to blind y'all with my good light. It's like 700 lumens, however you say it. Anywho, there you go. Y'all had to see it from a distance. That is oil and gas that's getting in this intake runner. It is dumping gas into these ports, and it is dumping fuel severely into this head. And you can look down, me and this bright light, it's a gift and a curse. Y'all see how shiny it is in there? That is the gas actually cleaning the exhaust and intake valves. So it has a little oil down in there, which let me know it's getting a little blow by, but mainly it's getting fuel. All right, update. So I pulled the coils. This is the old coil. See how that's flat? This is a new one that somebody picked. You see that? So it's a point down in the middle on this one, and not that one. This is the pin that goes to the new one. Here's the new style that goes to the original one, and it's not the same. So we have to fix that. Here's the plugs that were, as you can see, very black. Smell like straight gas. It's dumping fuel in them. If you know me, you know what kind of plugs I'm going with. I'm going with the Denzos, which is supposed to go on this car. It's the original. The ones I took out are Autolite. So we're gonna do it right. All right, update. Look what we got here. Those injectors don't look so good. They're supposed to be new. I wonder if they're aftermarket. I'm gonna do some research to find out, but what I am gonna do Let's change these seals on them. See if we can get them from stop leaking. So I'm gonna do that and put a couple new gaskets on this thing, put it back together and see what we get. All right. I know y'all tired of me. We working on it. So y'all check this out. Listen to this. Can y'all hear that little? That's new. This the old one. Nothing. So that's telling me why we got that oil that was going into the intake. Yeah, the intake exhaust. So this is the PVC valve. The other one is stuck, which is causing that oil to shoot back through. So we're replacing that. We already got the new gasket on now. I'm getting ready to lay it down. That's the new gasket. You see it. It's all blue. We got 2 coil packs on here. I'm about to take that one back off and do a third one because like we explained, you see the inside of this one. This is the old one. This is the inside of a new one that they got from a different manufacturer. Now it looks the same. Problem is that tip can make a difference. Not to say there's anything wrong with this, but that's not compatible to the rest of them that's on here. So if they was gonna do that, they should have went with all 6. So I'm gonna put one more on the back to make it easier accessible. The 3 on the front we'll worry about at a later date. I'm gonna go ahead and put this PVC valve in, put this intake back on. I'm gonna crank it up, scan everything, see what happens. I already did the O-rings on the fuel injections, see if that'll stop the fuel from dumping in there, and then see if we can stop the misfire. We're already done the catalytic converter. Crank it up, check for codes, let it warm up, and I'm gonna go from there and see what happens. So y'all stay with me. I'm gonna try to keep y'all in tune. Should have been done with this car, but like I said, I'm doing my best to get it right for the customer, making sure everything is intact, everything is how it's supposed to be. Anything I notice, try to address, just so that way when they get in it, they can actually drive it. I would hate to do all this work and still got to tinker with it on another day and they can't be mobile. So goal is for me to get them mobile back and forth without damaging the new Cadillac. All right, all done, everything back together. This is how she sound now. She's ready to hit the road. Let her ride, Clyde.